to another Mad Hatter review. So I did a LA Comic-Con walkthrough, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and there were 2 exclusives that I picked up, so I thought I would unbox both of them. Okay, both of them came from 5K Toys and represent lines that I am interested in and that I have some figures from those respective lines. The first one is, this is from the Combatants Fight for Glory line. Cesare is the company, and they do gladiators, female gladiators. They did a Minotaur that I did a review on, which is really cool. And they also came out with this guy right here. Now, by the way, these exclusives are going to be available online, or they might be available right now online from 5K Toys. This guy right here is another big hulking creature. His name is BALATHU, the Big Teeth. Okay, that's that's kind of an odd name, the Big Teeth. Okay, but yeah, there you go. Sort of like a tiger / panther / saber-tooth type of warrior. Okay, I do believe he shares parts or the buck of the Minotaur. Okay, we'll see here in a second, but yeah, there's the back. Just giant hulking mythology creature coming at you. Okay, these are very well done. I love that Minotaur. I love I mean, they've been pretty on fire since the start. Their gladiators are really cool. They found a good niche, and now they're kind of like expanding out from that niche. Okay, so this one right here, BALATHU. All right, there you go. And then this one as well that I'm very excited about, okay, because this represents a new line. Now, I did a few videos on this line of these shark boys that are coming out. The company is, does it say it right here? Yeah, this is Fury Toys. Fury Toys. And this is technically the first in-hand fish warrior guy that they have, okay? His name, ANGRYLER, okay? ANGRYLER. ANGRYLER? Did I get that right? Sure. So here's the rest of the boys. You might recognize these guys. They all have kind of like, well, these 3 sort of like, I don't know, British gangster type of look. This guy is a dude with armor. Does he fit? Do they fit together? I don't know. I have to see the other ones. But obviously like an anglerfish. And look at him. Look at a face only a mother could love, okay? Not my mother, though. She's very judgmental. But, yeah, online version. And feels heavy, feels big. I didn't realize these guys were that big. Although, I'm just going by the box and by the heft. But I've been doing this a long time. Sometimes I can just do this and know how large a figure is. But we're going to open these suckers up. And, yeah, let's see if my LA Comic-Con loot was worth looting. That sounds like I stole it. Let's cut to the videotape. I'll see you there. All right, here we go. You got, oh crap, I forgot his name already. Big Teeth. I remember Big Teeth. And then ANGRYLER. Okay, I think that was it. And big boys. This one is 9 inches. This one's about 8.5 to the top of the fin. And these are definitely high-end figures. When I say that, I'm just talking about like, okay, these are $70 to $75 figures. That's what I paid. I don't know if I had mentioned that before. You know, it used to be your standard action figure. Anything from $10 to $20-ish dollars, that's like an action figure, okay? Now, because we're at this golden age of action figures for the last few years, you know, you take it a step above that, right? And that's your NECA stuff. That's like $30, you know, maybe sometimes $40, high-end figures. And then a level above that, or I mean, there's more levels, but like the even more high-end, okay? And that's what this represents, okay? $75, I mean, you better be getting some kind of quality. But when you look at these right here, because I've had other figures that were expensive, when you look at it, when you see it in hand, it feels like an expensive figure, okay? So now it's like, you can't just say action figure anymore. Everybody just thinks, you know, not everybody, but like, if you're from the old school days, you're like, yeah, action figure, what, 15 bucks, 10 bucks? This is definitely a high-end figure, and it's beautiful. So Big Teeth, let's just talk about him for a second. Definitely shares parts with that Minotaur, but lots of differences here, okay? I wish I had the Minotaur right here to compare him to, but I'll say right off the bat, skin texture, Minotaur's like just deep black. This is like more of like a brownish, I don't know if you could tell, sort of like sort of fur. The fur is really nice in here. It's got this big chunky mace. This, I believe the Minotaur had a lot of pieces that were shared with this. It's got like this nice kind of like leather straps hanging down. These are really cool. These chains, the chains are really nice, by the way. Okay, it's not like jewelry looking chain. It's like somewhere between like is this metal? These are really nice chains. See, it's weird. Like sometimes you can get chains wrong because plastic chains tend to look ugly, and when they are too, like when chains are too like here, I have it right here, like this, you know, it almost looks like kind of like jewelry, although I don't mind it so much. But this is almost like a brushed metal chain. Very, very nice detail on this. And he's got these skulls that hang down, and the skulls have articulation. Look at that. Okay, he's got these skulls of people I assume he's killed. Okay, and this one is cool. He has this big, looks like a tattoo on his chest. All right, it's almost kind of like a Samoan type of like tattoo that's right here. And does it extend to the back? No, but you get the back right here. Since we're here, this big lion. Type of lion mane, and the armor is really cool. It's got this like nice weathering on it. He's got this like Wolverine thing happening where it's like this rusted metal thing that he's gonna fuck you up with. Be very careful with these spikes though. One of them, I dropped the thing. One of them broke off. I had to glue it on, and they're a little precarious. But I do like that they're kind of like they go every which way, because it makes it look like this pauldron here was just kind of glued together, like before he went into battle. You know what I mean? Like it has like a messiness to it that I really love. And yeah, just weathering on this thing is I guess it's part of what makes it feel like high end. It's just like the beautiful weathering. Articulation is the same pretty much as the Minotaur. He does have these feet that help him stand better. The Minotaur had hooves as a switch out, so I always had difficulty standing him, although he did have a switch out with feet, but I always felt like Minotaur's got to have hooves. But this guy's feet, it's pretty cool. It's got this kind of like this other toe right here that helps a lot. And articulation it's okay. It's not like, it's like standard kind of like articulation. You know, you can kind of like move him this way, and like, I'm just being very careful. I just don't want this thing to fucking drop again. I will say the one thing that I didn't love is that this torso, if you pull it enough, you can pop the torso right off. And it's not that hard to do. So it kept on dropping. So if you get it, just be very careful that, like, don't hang this guy upside down. This torso can pop off because the weight of this thing just kind of like gravity just drags it down. But yeah, he's got articulation in the mouth. Look at that. His face is great, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned the face, but like just this like saber tooth kind of like look about him. And you know, he can kind of like turn that way. There's mobility there. And yeah, it's like there is like a butterfly joint in there, but just don't expect that much out of it. It doesn't go back that much. That's why when you see the pictures of them fighting, they're usually like in kind of like in stance poses for the most part. The big guys, the gladiators have a lot more posability. I don't even remember. Does he have? I mean, the leg goes that much. It's decent, okay, but like it's not gonna be like earth shattering. It's not gonna be like the gladiators will pose a lot more, is what I'm saying, and so will the female gladiators. All right, and now this guy right here, ANGRYLER, the angler, beautiful figure. Okay, I love this thing. Let me just get him out of the way. Wow, look at his face. Look at his angry ANGRYLER face. By the way, this mouth closes. These teeth are like a good soft kind of bendy plastic, so you don't have to worry too much. And so is this right here. This is this little light thing that they all have. Oh my god, he's so gruesome. Okay, these fish scare the shit out of me. If you look in there, he's got all kinds of like fishiness. Yeah, he's terrifying, man. He's got this beautiful kind of like bronze weathered armor right here. His fishy fins, and he's got this weapon. This weapon, by the way, could be like just a mason this way, or it can be kind of like what do you call this? Like a morning star. And just look at that, just the rusted paint. Everything on this guy just looks nice and rusted. He's got a stitched up crotch. All right. What's that about? I don't know. And articulation is it's fairly limited because there's just so much armor. I mean, the elbows are bent as much as they can be right here. You have a ball joint right there. You do have these flaps on the armor that can just go up. They can just kind of turn into wings like that. But he is very, very stuck plastic. Okay. So heat everything up. There is a torso. There is this chest piece right here, but you're not gonna get a ton out of it, or at least I didn't. It goes forward like this and then back. It's really not a ton. The most stuff you're gonna get is these legs, because then you can kind of like bend them and have them squat and do all that. You can bend the knee about like that much right there, and you can have him like, he's best in like these like squatting positions, I think. His tail is pretty cool too. It pops on him, and you get some mobility too. And this fin always pops out, by the way. So be very careful. Use a lot of heat with a dude like this, and I think you'll be okay. In terms of accessories, besides their weapons, they really just come with like extra hands. So like big teeth here. Just came with some fists, some grabby hands, and that's it. And then Mr. Angler came with, he's got a gotcha hand and another grabby hand. All right, and here's just these guys with just some other what I consider high-end figures. Just like beautiful. I mean, these are like, look, every figure is like a work of art, but like, I mean, this is like a high-end work of art. There's a lot of detail in everything here, and they come with a nice detailed price too. So on that note, 5K Toys will be putting these up. They were an exclusive to LA Comic-Con, and I think they have, I don't know, some limited stock that's going to be going up. If you're interested in this line right here, the different lines, I think I mentioned that, but I just want to be clear. So this is the combatants line, the Fight for Glory line, Gladiator line, and then this right here is a new line. I mean, it's from Fury Toys, but like these fish boys that are coming out soon that I have on pre-order. So I will be reviewing that as well. So yeah, if you're interested in these guys, not this guy in the middle, get them. And yeah, you can get them on 5K Toys. Oh, you can get orcs on 5K Toys too. I got all this stuff, I believe, at 5K Toys. So 5K Toys is the place. Check them out. And yeah, I think this is a good LA Comic-Con haul. I'm very happy with these. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, drop me a like. See you next time. Bye-bye.